Hi everyone! Today I'm going to walk you through the home buying process. This is a very exciting and overwhelming process, so I want to give you a high-level overview of what the steps look like to set you up for success. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to find a great agent. A real estate agent is a huge asset in the home buying process. Since this is one of the largest decisions of your life, you are going to want that skilled professional guiding you through the process. The next step is going to be working on your finances. You are going to want to get pre-approved. That way you can shop with confidence, knowing when you do identify a home that you're interested in, that you are able to secure financing, and knowing what your budget is. I also highly recommend determining where you feel comfortable as far as your monthly payment, because you may be approved at a higher amount outside of that comfort zone. And I also like to think of this as far as HOA fees, especially for townhomes and condos where it could add up to be a few $100s per month added to your monthly payment. When you are ready to start the home buying process, you and your agent are going to work together to find the perfect home. You will want to think about what is motivating your home search at this time. Do you want more or less square footage? Do you want a zero lot line where you have little to no yard? Or do you want some acreage where you, the kids, the dog can run around? You're also going to want to start thinking about location. Do you want to be in a certain school district or a certain neighborhood? Do you need to be a certain distance from work, kids' school, family members? You'll also want to start thinking about the interior and exterior features that you want or need in a home. Lastly, you're going to want to start thinking about your timeline and contingencies. Do you need to sell your current home in order to build or buy that new house? Are you going to want to move as soon as possible? Are you wanting to move within 3 months, 6 months, a year, or whenever you identify that perfect home? Once you have found that house that you are interested in, the next step is to make an offer. You and your agent are going to look at comparable properties in the area to decide what a strong offer looks like. In a normal market, many owners price a little high, expecting to negotiate, so you can take that in consideration. But many times after the initial offer has been presented, the owner will come back with a counteroffer. As a buyer, do not be afraid to bargain for what you are looking for, especially in a balanced or a buyer's market. Whether this be the purchase price, a new roof, getting the whole house painted, you will not know what they're willing to do unless you ask. Once you have gone through the offer and negotiation processes and both parties have agreed to the purchase price, terms, and conditions, it is time for a little bit of a celebration. Your offer has been accepted. But now there are a few things that you, your agent, escrow officer, and lender need to complete to get you to the closing table. From the buyer's perspective, you are going to want to immediately do the 2 I's. One being ordering home insurance. Many individuals will bundle this with their auto insurance to save a little bit of money, but feel free to shop around. And the other thing is ordering inspections if that's something that you are interested in doing. The most commonly ordered inspections are general inspection, wood eating insects, radon, well, and septic. You'll also want to do your utilities, so making sure those are transferred on the day of possession. You're going to want to get your movers scheduled as soon as possible. If you're getting ready for renovations and you have contractors doing it, maybe you're starting to get quotes for that work. And lastly, once you're getting closer to the closing table, you have the closer's disclosure. You are going to want to work on getting your wire transfer or that cashier's check in the amount that the lender put on the closing disclosure. While you're working on all of those, your agent is going to be working behind the scenes with the title company and your lender as well. They are going to be ordering the title work, which means that the title company is ensuring that the title is clear and able to transfer ownership. They're also going to let the lender know that the offer has been accepted, and they will then order the appraisal and finish the loan approval process. And your lender may reach out to you along the way in case they need additional information. Once the inspection has been completed, the agent will work with you to get an inspection response completed as well. So this will allow you to determine what items need to be repaired and replaced. And then once you do the final walkthrough, ensuring that that negotiated work has been completed. And this is something that's usually done within 24 hours of closing. Once you've gone through all of those steps, closing is that final step for you to become that legal owner of the home. The closing process itself is a lot of paperwork and a lot of patience will be needed. So be prepared with your photo ID, a cashier's check or wire, or any documentation that the title company or loan officer has required. And then lastly, it's moving day. It's so exciting. Congratulations, you now own a home.